Hello, this is Uncle Belzer, and welcome to Belzer Strategic Arcana. So I'm happy to announce I have a new multiplayer match versus BiteNibbleChomp, also known as Ryan Ashia, who is the developer of Strategic Command's American Civil War and DLC Wars in the Americas. We are going to be playing the 1879 Ghost of the Pacific scenario, which is a war between Chile and Peru and Bolivia. Let's go and take a look at this. I'm going to leave the fog of war off because I want to show the battle space, and I want to take a look and show everybody the forces that are going to be arrayed at the beginning of the war. So this is just a hot seat. I'm not going to read this. I'm going to click and dismiss this. Ryan's going to be playing Chile. I'm going to be playing Peru and Bolivia. So I want to go take a look first at the geography of the situation. Now, him and me are playing right now, and it's pretty epic. That's all I got to say. But I wanted to showcase this real quick, and I wanted to do it a lot earlier, but I had other things going on, and, well, there was this stuff happening. So anyway, let's go on out all the... Whoops, sorry. Let's go on out all the way. So as you can see, this is Peru right here. Peru's Navy, Chilean Navy. This is Bolivia, and this is Chile. This would be Argentina. A little bit up here is Ecuador. Andes Mountains run down through here, and the Atacama Desert runs all the way up here. It's the driest place on Earth. I think it's drier even than the Sahara in its deepest points. So sometimes it doesn't get rainfall for decades. However, why this war is going to be fought? We'll go take a look. It's all about nitrate, baby. These mines right here. Now, nitrate is used for explosives and fertilizer, and during the age of an industrial buildup in the 19th century, well, it became known that some of the largest nitrate deposits in the world were here in the Atacama Desert. And the thing is this stuff's been sitting here for millennia. Some of it comes from geological deposits out of the Andes, but a lot of it is basically bird doo-doo. And we're talking about meters and meters of it, sometimes hundreds of meters in some places, of bird deposits have been dropped for tens of thousands of years. And since it's so dry here, it doesn't wash out to the sea, so it's been building up over time. So anyway, so this battle, or this war, is going to be fought here. Now, this is the Bolivian coastline, and as you can see, Chile already has on transports some army units, including HQ, and they're going to probably seize Antofagasta right off the bat in Cojiba. Now, Peru is neutral. Poor Bolivia is going to suffer just outright aggression right off the bat. So let's go take a look at their navies. Now the Chileans, they have 2 Ironclads here. And note here that they got really good armaments, and they have a technological advantage over the Peruvians. The forces are kind of equal. Here's our Ironclads right here. The Independencia and the Huáscar. You can note here, you can see that there's a slight disadvantage that we have against the Chilean vessels, but we do have monitors. We also have these corvettes. We have 2 corvettes, and then we have gunboats. We'll go take a look back at the Chileans again. And you see, though, these ships too can be take reinforcements. So you have to get them in the port to build them up. But he has two here, and these are going to be targets if I can kill them. This whole war is going to, especially at the beginning, is going to be about the Navy, who owns the sea here. And the Chileans have a slight advantage over us, not in numbers, but in quality. So as you can see here, we have the Cochrane, and we have the Blanco Encalada. Now he's got a corvette, and let's go look at the rest of it down here. For Valparaiso. So he's got 3 corvettes. There's more of his gunboats. So go take a look let's see. Let's go look at the reports real quick when we can check this out right here. So we have 9 vessels, Peru does, Chile has 9. Land forces wise, we got 5 Peruvian troops on the board now. There's going to be a mobilization that goes on as we get involved deeper into the war. Chile 4, and they're on boats. 3 forts. So the key for Chile is to dominate this space here with its navy. There's blockading hexes here, and they will damage not only the towns but the interior and the docks. So I got to keep them off it as long as possible. This is going to be neutral territory for a little bit. Now there are Bolivian troops up here under Daza, and there'll be more to mobilize, but I cannot cross into Peruvian territory until Peru's in the war. Now, I played 4 tests with my friend Dark Taboo, MP tests. He was up here. He helped me with SC World War I. We came up with all kinds of gambits and stuff like that, and found exploits too, which I would report on the forum and other stuff. But we took both sides. We did it 4 times, and we came up with some things that we might be able to use against Ryan. I don't know. We'll find out. I know that after watching him against gaming with the Colonel, that he has a penchant. He's going to want to interdict my coast here that kill transports, because all my units, my Peruvian units, as they mobilize, basically are going to be around here. One we already have on the board in Cuzco, but when they mobilize, they're going to be around Lima, and I've got to get them down all the way down here to these ports. So these ports are going to be really key. Molendo, Hilo, Arica, Pisagua, Iquique, and maybe if we're lucky, Hanilo. So even though I doubt it, he'll probably come right across the border. Now Peru actually does a war deck, and there's a randomness to it. I've seen it pretty early, but I've seen it like 2 or 3 turns in, and I would like to have the Peruvians stay out of the war for a few turns, so I don't have to hazard a potential Chilean interdiction here, because I'm going to have to bring them by transports all the way here. It's either that or marching them down this desert road on the Skeleton Coast. Yeah. So anyway, also want to mention that Brian, if you don't know already, Brian or BiteNibbleChomp, he has a YouTube channel. There'll be a link there. So we're going to be posting our turns daily, and we've already done quite a few turns. I don't want to give any reveals or anything like that, but we're going to be continuing playing as you start watching this stuff. We finally set a schedule a few days ago, so basically it's going to be next week from this announcement. I believe on Friday. We'll nail it down. I'll put it in the description or in the comments, and I'll pin it. But we're gonna have daily turns go up. His turns are gonna go up in a couple hours. Mine are going up. He's in Australia and I'm in the Pacific Northwest, but we've got it all timed out, and it's gonna work. So we've already been uploading turns, the initial phases of the war anyway. And I think that's it. Oh, there's one little note there in the geography big time. That was one of my, part of my career was involved with geography, let's just say, and historical geography was a big, keen interest of mine. I noticed that, Ryan, I got to thank you for this. This is Bolivian territory, got detached by Brazil in 1905. So it was here, because I've seen maps not showing us, because this is Acre province in the Amazon. And there was lots of gold up here and stuff like that. And they pretty much detached this from Bolivia. And poor Bolivia also just lost its coast here. And then a few decades later, it's going to lose a big chunk of the Chaco to Paraguay. Not poor Paraguay, poor Bolivia. Anyway, it's going to be really fun. It's going to be exciting. I do have some tricks up my sleeves. And thanks again, Dale, for helping me out on this. Because if I would have went in cold against Ryan, it would have been dead meat. I would have been anchovies out here floating on the surface, my belly up. Anyway, Hope you guys come and watch this. And again, BiteNibbleChomp's got a YouTube channel. I think I just mentioned that. And this is unscripted, of course. Well, with that, it's going to be a great series. Well, we'll see you on the virtual battlefields. I am gone.